What is up, you cryptocurrency cunts? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and welcome everybody to another NASCAR Diecast review provided by my good friends. Well, you already see what it is right here. Circle B Diecast. Use that promo code OBYT, and you guys will save yourself, well, practically free shipping if you order 5 cars. And hopefully this car that I'm showcasing right here is in your shopping cart because it's a pretty darn obscure car. I never thought we would see the day that this would be a first, not only for this driver, but for this team and this sponsor. We really got to thank the sponsor because otherwise we would not have this car. This is on Cesar Bacarella's, no, I did not stutter, Cesar Bacarella's 2022 Clear Cryptos Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Alpha Prime Racing. Yeah, that all just made sense. This is an official diecast, guys, from Alpha Prime Racing. The first for them as a team, first for the sponsor, Clear Cryptos, and also first for this part-time driver, not even a full-time driver, guys, a part-time driver, Cesar Bacarella. Like, how in the living hell this made MOQ, the minimum order quantity, and it did not get canceled? Well, let me tell you what. I love my small team diecast, and we are going to get to that answer just about now. But first, let's go and start off the unboxing and official diecast review of the Cesar Bacarella's 2023 Clear Cryptos car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and wow, dude, I still cannot believe, like, I am actually showcasing this to y'all. We got ourselves an Alpha Prime Racing diecast. This is why it's so important to pre-order, man. I mean, I really thought that this was not going to make MOQ, but I think the reason why it did is because of this sponsor. Say what you want about cryptocurrency. I know that ironically, their slogan says, "No, trust, and act." I mean, we know what cryptos are. We don't trust them, but yet they act upon all of our doubts, and we got ourselves a diecast. They were just pretty much on board. I don't really like how small that number is. That does look really odd, but getting a lot of Adam Petty vibes, though, with that yellow 45 right there. Little Wrangler 3 talked about this car, and I think Diecast Fave also mentioned about this car as well, if I'm not mistaken, but LW3 has a good point. This car definitely has, like, a cool color vibrancy that almost reminds you of, like, Spotify. And I actually saw this car in person from last year. As you guys know, this is a 2022 car, but I mean, there's not really much I can say about this car besides, Austin Hill, I guess, like, came down pit road and literally just, literally smacked in, like, the back bumper of him, and literally he just went 180 and then pitted like this, because I guess Austin Hill wanted him to be a road course racer, and he decided to pit backwards, so, but not for real. I mean, he just bumped his bumper and spun backwards, and, yeah, Cesar Bacarella was going the wrong way, so unfortunate. I mean, this is actually the same car that he drove at the Wawa 250. That's a funny name, but not as bad as Beef It's What's for Dinner. But speaking of that, I hope you guys checked out the Winter Circles diecast review I did for Austin Hill. But yeah, we're very thankful to have this. And I actually don't mind the Xfinity banner right here. I mean, I know the purple. A lot of people don't really like those colored banners. It really kind of puts the paint scheme in off-putting, but that purple, I mean, shit, I'm getting a lot of Kenny Irwin Joker vibes, like 1998 car with this with that name banner with the purple and the green and the white and the yellow. How can I forget about that yellow? But this is such a simple paint scheme, dude, but it works. And you're probably wondering, okay, who the hell is Cesar Bacarella? Well, he's usually a part-timer that I guess used to drive for Tommy Joe Martins, but now since I guess they merged and they, he's a part-time driver, and he also owns, and he's also an ambassador for Alpha Prime, so that explains why he mostly drove this car. But I think he also won 2 championships, I think, with Ferrari GT3. I mean, I'm not really familiar with that, but I only know that because I looked up his YouTube channel because I was like, who the hell is Bacarella? And I'm actually surprised. I mean, I actually was able to say that right. So hopefully I'm saying that right. And don't know what the hell's that right there. Capital City Holland. Oh boy, we're going to haul this thing to the garage like those cryptocurrencies. Okay, I know we're talking bad about the cryptocurrencies. I mean, that slogan is all bullshit, but like, we have to be very thankful for them because they could have just been, like, total a-holes and said, you know what, we're going to not get this car produced. But thanks to them, we got diecasts like this, and also another diecast that, if you guys remember this car from 2021, the Stephen Parsons Dogecoin crypto car, yeah, because of that, it actually got made, and it was a hot seller. So I know this is a very random side-by-side comparison, but we also had the Connor Daly Bitcoin car from last year and also this year, and also with the IndyCar as well. And how can I forget the Landon Casso Voyager car, even though that company went under. But say what you want about cryptocurrency, but I'm glad that they are investing money into NASCAR because we're gonna get I mean, just look, man. Where are we ever gonna get like diecasts like this? A Caesar Bacarella Alpha Prime car and a Stephen Parsons. I'm trying to remember the team of this, but like, dude, another Dogecoin car. That is so freaking cool. I think it's actually his team, Stephen Parsons Racing, or no, it's actually BJ McLeod Motorsports or something like that, or Live Fast Motorsports, something like that. Regardless, even though both cars have small numbers, dude, like you would just not see these cars on the market, like compared to like side by side with the Cup Series and the Truck Series. This is what I love about the cryptocurrency cars and Lionel Racing. Lionel Racing is able to take some chances, and if we pre-order or the sponsors actually actually want a certain amount of cars produced, then we'll get stuff like this. So always try to be optimistic when it comes to these diecasts getting the pre-orders, because heck, as much I know the pre-order system is kind of flawed, very thankful that we have diecasts like this, man. So very thankful for that. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about Caesar Bacarella. I mean, I don't know if he drove this car again at this year's Wawa 250. He probably, I mean, I don't know. I've only heard this name because he's caused a lot of wrecks, and he's gotten into a lot of wrecks at mostly at the super speedways, and I think he crashed at Michigan, I think from this year or a few years ago. But that's I also remember his name from like NASCAR Heat 4 or NASCAR Heat 5 when he drove the 90 car, which ironically was the Maxim car. Oh shit, that's a sponsor. Well, anybody doesn't want, if you want to know, I mean, first of all, hopefully you're actually 18 plus and watching this video. I mean, these videos aren't really marketed for kids, but you were warned. Maximum is basically, or maximum, or whatever you want to call it. I guess you say it's maximum glory. Good lord. The green is absolutely just fucking my mind up, man. I mean, I love it, but that is basically a magazine for men who, I don't know, if you're really desperate, you want to look at some hot girls, then there you guys go. That doesn't apply to me for obvious reasons. So, yeah. Really surprised that we got that sponsorship on the car, man, especially on a 1/64 scale. I love when that happens, man, because, you know, this car could have been easily on a base sand. Is the green actually underneath the car? What the hell? It looks like part of the decal is actually underneath the car. But look at this. Another cool thing about these Xfinity cars, look at that. We got ourselves detail underneath. You don't really get that with the next-gen cars, which are cool, but, man, I miss stuff like that. That is so nice that we still have that. I mean, Lionel could have been lazy and just not give us that detail, but they still do, so really do like that. So thank you, Lionel. Thank you. But, god dang, dude, I would not sleep on this car, man. This is probably a car that's going to get rare someday, and probably already is, but I think you still order from Circle B. But I did not found this at the haulers or at the diecast dealers when I was at Daytona. Had to get online from Circle B, and I did not make a haul video about my Circle, because I did get a little haul from Circle B, which involved this car, the Brad Keselowski Castrol Edge car, and the Kevin Harvick North Wilkes-Barre All-Star car. So didn't make a video about that, so I apologize for that, but heck, that keeps you guys pretty optimistic of what diecast reviews are coming out. So heck, I guess you say you'll know, trust, and act on it. So but definitely would highly and absolutely recommend getting this, because this is probably a once-of-a-lifetime experience that we'll never get. I mean, heck, we've had a lot of Alpha Prime diecasts that were available for pre-order, like Raja Caruth and Tommy Joe Martins, and what was another one? Ryan Ellis, but none of them never made MOQ. But this one, thanks to Clear Cryptos, we got one in. Very thankful for that. But feel free to comment below what you guys have to share about this, as this is going to wrap up the Xfinity diecast review of Alpha Prime's Racing's Clear Cryptos car, driven by the one and only Caesar Bacarella for, like I said, the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So, comment, subscribe to this been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and let's get crazy for cryptos, y'all.